The Bank of Ghana has cautioned the public against panic withdrawal following the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic in Ghana. The bank, in a statement issued a few minutes ago, dated March 16, states, and I read that the Bank of Ghana has been following the news and developments of the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. Not only has the life-threatening nature and rapid transmission of the disease been felt globally, its significant impact on the global economy is also being felt, especially in advanced economies. Central banks in these jurisdictions have taken measures to mitigate the negative impact of the pandemic. The Bank of Ghana continues to assess the possible impact of the pandemic on the domestic economy and is taking the necessary steps to mitigate the impact to ensure financial and economic stability. It added that the bank's Monetary Policy Committee is scheduled to meet from Wednesday 18th March 2020 to Friday 20th March 2020. The committee's assessment of the situation and interventions shall be communicated accordingly on Monday 23rd March 2020. It went on to say that in the interim, all banks, savings and loans companies, finance houses, microfinance institutions, rural and community banks and foreign exchange bureaus are directed as follows. 1. To activate their business continuity and disaster recovery plans proportionate to the current circumstances and to review these plans as the situation changes. To also abide, that's the second one, by the public notices and advisory issued by the government of Ghana, the Ministry of Health, the Ghana Health Service, and other relevant authorities in the relation to the COVID-19 pandemic. It also said that to enhance protective and safety procedures for all staff, namely, and also went on to say that they have to ensure that all banking halls, automated teller machines, that's the ATM, counting machines, and other relevant equipment are sanitized on a regular basis. It went on to say to ensure that the staff and customers comply with the social distancing practices and also to ensure that critical and frontline staff are provided with protective equipment, gear, for example, gloves and nose masks and not one, and it went on and on. And the Bank of Ghana says that it will continue to monitor developments in relation to the economic impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. And the bank wishes to assure all stakeholders that it remains committed to its mandate and will take the necessary measures to mitigate the impact of the current situation. So that's a statement from the Bank of Ghana.